one of the most popular conversations that I'm in across all industries is about the brand. How do we position our brand? What should our brand messaging be? What are the right ways to tell that story? And I'm sure if you've had these conversations at all, you've asked them all, right? What are our colors need to be? What's the logo? And how does the logo resonate? And where should we put our message? What social platform should we be on? And those are all valid questions, but you have to look at this not in a vacuum, because if you do look at this in a vacuum, you're going to get lost, right? Because at the end of the day, those all of those things are secondary. A brand is not a logo, right? A brand is not your colors. It's not your social media profile. Heck, it's not even your website. So where I like to start is with the question of why us? And so I'm going to give everybody who watches this a little bit of homework, and I'm going to leave a little bit more comments in or I'll leave a little bit more information in the comments on the bottom. But there are a couple of questions that I love starting with. And number one, of course, is why us? And there are different iterations of what we can do within that question. Number one is, why should anyone want to work with us? Right? Why would an employee want to work for our organization, our team, our nonprofit over another one, right? And so what is that value differentiator for our team? Number two, why would anyone want to do business with us? Why would someone want to buy a product, especially on the product and services, right? Almost always there's going to be a competitor. And so what's going to separate us from them? Number three, why would anybody want to become an advocate for my brand? So, yes, I can go to your store, I can buy this item, I can go to your restaurant, I can buy this food, but what's going to make me separate you from the pack and say, okay, that's my brand. That's my team, right? So you think of like Nike, right? You think of the organizations and the brands that have really separated themselves where people say, oh, I only drink Starbucks. I only drink Scooter's coffee. That's the type of brand positioning that you need in order to really take that next step in your organization's output. And the way you do that is through consistent messaging, right? Once you find that story, we have to continue to effectively tell that story time and time again. No matter the platform, no matter the interaction, that needs to come off of every employee. They should all be empowered to do that. It needs to come off on every social post, every email, and every direct mail. But if you're saying, Alec, I don't know where to start, right? We're thinking about doing a new logo. Start with the feeling that you want your end user to have. Start with what you want the end user to tell their friends, their families, their coworkers about, and you're going to have more success than saying, hey, what should our logo be? What should our colors be? Start with those questions, and you'll have a better answer.